Hey, Rob Brunell here with Compass Real Estate. I've got a quick update for you on our peninsula real estate markets. I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. The good news is it's a great time to be a buyer on the peninsula. Inventory has crept up a little bit, price increases have leveled off, and for the first time in many years, you have the ability to negotiate. You can negotiate a little bit on price, negotiate on some of the terms that you're looking for. We haven't seen that for many years around here. Now, there seems to be this pervasive belief though, and I hear this from a lot of buyers out there, I hear it at all the open houses, that with a recession coming, whenever it comes, and it will come, we're gonna wait, we're gonna hold off to buy the home that we're looking for because we think prices are gonna come down and we wanna get a better bargain. Now the bad news, that's not gonna happen. Everybody expects that when the recession comes, real estate's gonna react the same way it did in the 2008-2009 recession. But we are in a fundamentally different market than we were back then. And there's three critical reasons why the same thing's not going to happen to real estate whenever the recession does come. And of course, it will come. And also, don't forget that the recession of 2008 did not actually cause real estate to crash. It was real estate that caused recession in the first place. So what are the three reasons? Number one, credit. Number two, we're not in a bubble. And number three, supply. So first, credit. The mortgage market is actually in a pretty good shape these days. Most mortgages, most loans go to people that have good credit, good assets, good income. Loans are verified. It's very different from the time period leading up to 2008 when nobody verified anything. You could put whatever you wanted on a loan application and you'd probably get it. We do still have some subprime loans around these days. We don't call them that anymore, but there are some subprime loans out, but they're very expensive and they're a very small part of the market, so they're not going to have any meaningful impact. Number two, we're not in a bubble. We were definitely in a bubble back in 2008. And today, prices have gone up a lot. We do have an affordability challenge, but we're not economically in a bubble. In other words, fundamentally, the valuations we have in our housing today is not completely out of whack with all the other economic indicators, whereas they were back in 2008. Now we do, as I said, have an affordability challenge, particularly here in the Bay Area and here in the peninsula. What that has done already is it's caused the market to flatten out. We had just this heady, frothy market for the last few years, and we've seen it flatten out, and it's going to sort of stay there for the foreseeable future while the rest of the economy catches up. And another reason why all of these things, even the affordability problems that we have, are not going to bring down real estate prices in any meaningful way is supply. Here in the peninsula, for most of the peninsula markets, we are running barely 2 months of supply. If you look nationally, a balanced, healthy market is 5 to 6 months of inventory. Our inventory has actually gone up in the last couple of months, and we're barely hitting 2 in most places. And there's nothing going on. We're land constrained, we're politically constrained here. Nothing's going to change that in any significant way. So there's too many factors. Even when the recession comes and the economy slows down, there are too many reasons why Bay Area real estate is not going to crash. So if you're a buyer, take your time, find the house that you love, make sure that your financing is in order. But when you find the house that you want and it's right for you and it works for you, make an offer and buy that house. Make the best offer you can, negotiate the best deal you can, but buy your house. These are not short-term investments. Don't try and time the market. It doesn't work with equities and it doesn't work with real estate. Anyway, those are my thoughts. If you have different thoughts, please comment down below. I'd love to hear if you agree with me. If you don't agree with me, I'd love to hear it. If you have any questions about the market or real estate in general, please let me know and I will answer them in coming segments. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.